guys. I don't know. I am live now. Congratulations. You have won a top 10 time for this track. Now, water's over there. Get me water. So I was doing my admin stuff and I ran out of stuff to do. So I streamed. And what you see before you is a picture that I am working on, but is exclusive to Patreon at this point in time. The thick gooby. Why? Because I can. It is hot, but I'll survive. I mean, the worst thing I can do is I might, you know, put some shorts on or something, but I'm fine. Unless I get a call or something, in which case I will have to pause and take it. That's why I called it surprise stream, because even I was surprised. I'm like, okay, so it's about 2:30 now. I would really like to get some work on some commissions done, so I may as well stream. Why not? And no, I'm not going to be working on this picture. This is just a mini tease of what I've been working on behind the scenes. As I said, it's a Patreon-only picture. I'm not too sure what I'm going to work on, but I got a lot of things. Might start with this one because I am getting closer and closer to finishing this. Hey, Amphala. How you doing? I have a job. Don't ask me how. I have no idea how I got it. It is hot though. Should really turn this down. Did I do those eyes too? Yes, I did. Because I remember I lost the work and then I had to start over because, yeah, you're starting over. Starting over is fun. Skirt, shadow, hair, details, copy. Yeah, that's the details. Cool. I have work. I actually have a job. I am currently working as a admin for a small investment group. Can't complain. I've been there for a week now, still haven't screwed up. No, I'm surprised myself. I really didn't think I was going to stream today. I thought I'd be doing admin work, but I'm done. For now. I mean, if they call me up and ask me to do something, then yes, I will have to pause, but I really need to work on commissions, you know, because I'm falling behind. How's quarantine? It's not too bad. This aircon really needs to be turned down because, Jesus, it's still hot in here. It's still hot. It's on 23. I'm going to bring it down to 20 and hope that my husband doesn't kill me. I'm so happy you got a job. Yeah, thanks. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't know. It's not that I haven't had work, it's just that the work that I have had has been not ongoing, so it is what it is. Okay, so hopefully that should be a bit better. It is hot today, isn't it? Oh, dude, I'm in Australia. You guys can't answer that. It's a very stupid question. I should really be asking Dolan. Hey, is it hot for you where you are? Because that wouldn't be too hard. God, this thing has no idea what it's doing sometimes. Shh. I have no idea. I know nothing, Jon Snow. It's supposed to be, according to my thing, it was supposed to be like 18 today. It is not 18. It is hotter than 18. It says it's 18. Maybe it's just hot in here. Cool. That's awesome. Latency is much better, by the way. Yeah, I put it on low latency, so hopefully I can't promise, but if we play games later, it shouldn't have too much of a problem, you know, keeping up. As well, it was annoying. Yeah. See, at the moment I'm just trying to deepen the shadows a bit. No. I'm guessing there's a little bit of a love tease going on. I wouldn't know though. I know things that I shouldn't know, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's the best kind of tease when it's love related. Audiobook. Ah, yes, me and Dolan have a few of our own, you know, mishearing each other things. Of course, he's got much more against me than I do against him, but we're counting, we're getting there. Soon I will have more material against him and he will not have much else. Nice! That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I will be... Well, I don't know how long my job's going to be a job for. They told me it's going to be at least 3 weeks, but it depends on if they want to hire me after that, if they think I've done a good enough job. I mean, look, there were some days when I could have done more, but at the same time, my sickness hasn't gone away just because I've got a job. I haven't even got my paycheck yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting it soon. I can't complain. This is like, okay, you guys are going to laugh at me. This is going to be like my first proper paycheck. How is that possible? Because pretty much all my life I've been working for my parents. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it means that the whole, oh, we can't afford to pay you now, but in the future, you know, once we're rich, we'll, you know, you'll get all these benefits and, you know, it'll be better for you in the long run. And I'm like, cool, that's great. Except we never got richer, so I never really got a proper pay. I mean, I got paid. It's not as if I did it all for free or anything like that, but it definitely could have been better. And there was some jobs that I didn't do because, you know, I figured, well, I'll be getting money from my parents in the future, so it doesn't really matter. You know, they'll look after me. Not that they didn't look after me, they did try, but, you know, sometimes things just don't work out. So yes, I'm getting my first proper paycheck, and I am excited. Damn, you guys are calling each other out. That's not what couples do. You support each other, you don't call each other out. What rule books are you reading from? I'm sorry. I'm still curious as to how the confession thing happened, but it's not my business, and I'm not going to ask, you know, if either of you want to talk to me in your own time, then that's totally cool. Because I am definitely curious, but that's just me when it comes to romance stuff. Yeah. Nah, we're good. I will still be doing Illustrator stuff as well because there's definitely some other commission work I can be doing. But as I said, if I do get a call, I will have to pause the stream and... Oh. I didn't even notice. You shouldn't have called yourself out. Note to self, don't call yourself out if no one notices your mistakes. We're funny here. Really? Well, I suppose it's good that, you know, some companies are coming back. Hey, Warlord. I am doing the art today. Working on commissions mostly. And I don't know if you guys saw my tiny little announcement. You know how there was that 6 fan arts trend on Twitter for a while? Well, I will be participating in that and drawing everything on live stream. Of course, the patrons will get the exclusive, updates, but I will do the actual work on, just stream. Should be fun. We'll see how it goes. It's so funny because if you zoom in, you can actually see my mistakes. Like, you can see that some of the lines are a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter because from a distance it looks fine. Yeah, I'm sorry about the timing. I just had time, So I was like, let's stream. Or let's art, and then let's stream. You don't have to clear your typos out. That's your call. You're just wondering if I saw your message. I did see your message. I will be, replying. But as I said, I've been occupied with doing this admin stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm up to date with all the tasks they asked me to do. The next thing I think is organising meetings, and the ball's in their court right now. I need to know because they want me to set up a Zoom account, and I need to know what details they want me to put down. So I literally can't do anything until they tell me what details they want me to put down. I don't screw up. I probably already screwed up but not realising. It's the middle of the night, dude. It's only 3 PM for me. Only. Yes. Still having fun with my Animal Crossing very much. No one asked. I'm just saying it out loud because I thought you ought to know. Definitely need to put some lights here. Deselect. And now for the bow stuff. Well, that's not my problem, is it? I stream when I can. And if it just happens to be at a time where it's a bit late for you, that's not my fault. Move to a different time zone. Yes, because that's possible right now. Just up and move. I'm joking. I really don't know. Hello, Yolanda. I really hope I don't screw this up. I mean, the client's pretty happy with it at the moment, so that's all I can hope. Oh, like you weren't already awake because of your sweetheart. Oops, sorry, did I just call you out? No, not at all. I'm good. Oh, Jesus, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope things go well for you. Whatever the news is, we're here for you. I don't even know if I'm doing that right. No, I am doing it right. I'm just doubting myself. I do? Well, then I'm a kindergartner. Sue me. No, please don't sue me. I can't afford it. Oh, really? Is someone sick? Or or are things just crap at the moment? Either way, I'm really sorry, dude. And I hope things do pick up. Or get better. Too dark. I didn't even need to test it to know it would be too dark. And now I can't even see that. Okay, so about 27 maybe. Sometimes you need it to be darker so you can actually... There we go, there's the details. Haha. I can't even see it over there. So yeah, as I said, all I've been doing today is I've been doing my admin stuff. And then I was like, I really should probably get some work done on some of these commissions because, yeah, I did like little to nothing last week. Ah, yes, that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Mine are still together, but there were a few close calls there. And even then, it's not my actual parents. It's my mum and my stepdad. My real dad is another story entirely. Sorry, my biological dad, not my real dad. My biological dad. Gotta stop messing those up. Yeah, we're together. He is out right now, but yeah. And if people ask me where he is at his office doing cartoon stuff. Excuse me. I'll have to see what that looks like from a distance. See if it actually works. See if it doesn't work, I'm in trouble. Okay, well, I'm not really in trouble, it's just annoying. That doesn't look terrible. Very nice. Definitely more detailed now. I'm literally in my room right now, so your threat means nothing to me. Funny here. Hello. All I'm doing today is, wow, why did it do that, dummy? It's like, yeah, I must have done something weird to that layer. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm going to do some hair shine now. I'm pretty sure there's still some more stuff that I can do, but I'm going to do some more shine. I see something I like. Well, hello there. Nah. I am working on drawing, on commission actually, not drawing. Well, it's a drawing and a commission. It can be both. No, really? I'm really sorry to hear that. Look, families are complicated. No two people have the exact same family life. Mine's had its ups and downs, but most of you guys already know about that stuff. Yeah. And here. I don't think it could go. Actually, no, I think I'll do it a bit more 3D. Brian is not a bot. He thinks he's a bot, but he's not a bot. More like that. Yeah, so it goes up and down like that. You say that, but I'm sure you're fine. And I think just a tiny bit of shine here. Someone's asking about commissions. Did I block them or something? Because I cannot see anybody asking about commissions. Yep. But yes, a commission is something that you ask that someone draws for you, but it's paid. No? I probably just didn't read the chat properly, that's all. I can see everything in the chat, it's all good. I probably just misread something. Oh, an earlier topic. Okay, so, yep, that happens. Look, it happens. Not much you can do about it. I also think it's wise, although it's not really too much longer, that I will not be accepting any more commissions until at least mid-May. There's already a couple of people in, they haven't exactly ordered, but they said they'll order in May, so there's that. Hair. How's your day going so far? Not bad. I finished work oh, I think I finished work early. If they message me and say you haven't done this and you haven't done that, I'll be like, whoops. Now I've probably got like 8 emails now or something. But if I get a call, I will have to answer it and put on my work voice. I don't really have a work voice, it's just me, but with a slightly more peppy tone, I guess. Cool. I still have prints to send out as well. I would have done it, but I actually had a really nasty headache earlier and I was really worried that I wouldn't even be able to work. I mean, I still would have worked, but it would have been like really, really tricky. It is a matter of practice and by playing with the layers. It's not that hard, you just need to have a basic understanding of how it works. And literally, all I'm doing right now is I'm using the smudge tool. Smudge tool is my god. And if you look up close here, you can see the lines are kind of very messy. But yeah. Can't really see it from a distance though, so it's okay. Okay, so it's pretty much done. Now I am, before I play with it, ooh, a little more here, maybe. I am going to erase some parts so that it's a little bit darker. Right, so here, it would help if I could actually see what I was erasing. Let's see. Don't mind me. Sometimes I talk to myself. Right here, that needs to be a little bit lighter. And here. Yeah. No worries, I can totally do that. Totally. Yep, that's my word. Totally. Ah, I forgot to do this bit. It's just a bit of a light thing. Alright, now I'm going to go to overlay. Because there's overlay and then there's a few that I can play with here. Linear dodge is probably the one I'm going to go with though. So I've got my linear dodge. It might take me a little while to figure out exactly how I want this to look. Because there are so many options. I like linear light actually, that one might work for this. Linear light, pin light. I cannot see that. Oh yes, pin light. That's kind of cool. Pin light and normal. There's definitely a difference. Pin light. You can use smudge just by using your mouse as well, it just takes a while. Alright, so I want to use that pin light and linear dodge. And now I can play. It's a bit better. I'm definitely going to need to experiment a little bit. And that one. Don't even have to use linear. I could probably use, what about overlay? I kind of like overlay here. Then I can use another one. Because I am crazy. Not sure. Can't remember that. Play. Alright. Now I'm going to get a colour with this one, a little lighter, and go over it again. This is an optional thing, you don't have to do this, but I like just adding that little bit extra because it's what I do. I'm crazy. Filter, blur, Caucasian blur. And let's try overlay. Ooh, not for this. Overlay, hard light, linear light. Oh, yes. Play. A moth in your drink? Gross. Good luck with that. I might blur this one a little bit actually. Not a lot, just a little bit blur. Kind of like that actually, but no. About that. I can blur, that's totally cool. I have appeared! Hello! No? Not as far as I'm aware. Am I aware of much though? No, don't answer that question, that's very terrible. Very funny. I think I'm funny, but I'm actually quite lame. How many other people feel like that? Playing. Yeah, Droopy is pecan. Basically, there's not much more to it than that. There we go, I think I found the right balance that's not too over the top. Because the last thing you want to do is completely ruin all the stuff that you've done before. I probably will have to blur this a little bit. Hair. Jaina. Yeah. Blur. Just a little bit. It's not too bad. That's not true. Need darker. Probably about this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how it ends. What am I doing now? I'm just adding more hair because hair is nice. And if you disagree with me and don't like hair, well then that's your problem. I don't care. I like hair. Oops, too much. Shh. Good for you. And a little bit here. Hehe. That's all good. That too. So I've already done her layer. Now I need to do his. I'll probably just need to do a little bit with his, not as much, because I've already done some highlights. Because I'm fancy like that. Alright. Yes, I have a lot of layers. Too many layers? Maybe. I don't think I really need just a tiny little bit on top. Okay, there's really no point doing that if I can't see it. Yeah, it's both of them, I knew it. Okay. Now I need to use a grey, maybe a slight blue grey. Yep. He's got a ring on his head. Don't worry, I'm figuring it out. And maybe a tiny little bit on like the edges too, like here. Whee! And here, because why not? Alright, let's see if I don't screw this up. Of course, I'll probably need to take little breaks here and there. As in, I might need to do breaks between the actual, you know, the shine. Might end up looking comedic. Shh. I hope not, though. I'm taking this picture very seriously. That was weird. Alright. Hello! Okay, now I play linear dodge. Yes. Sometimes the right thing just pops out in front of you. Of course, I will have to play with the more shadows and stuff, but I really like that. I love hair. Believe me, I'm crazy. Do I do it? Do I do too much? Maybe a little bit, but I love it. I don't care. Right. And now for a little bit of erasure. Right. A little bit here. A little bit here. A little bit here. And here. And here. I have no idea if he is. I can't see him. Whoa, look at that. That's weird, but good work. Don't want to go too crazy with it. Well, if he is, I haven't seen him yet. I think what I might do actually is I'll still take this. I'll do this. Well, that's weird. But I'll blur it. Gaussian blur. Screen. Overlay. Mix. Too much. Vivid light. Haha. Now I can see it. Hee hee. That's what I wanted. Which layers? Alright, now I can do this. Linear dodge. Look at how bright that is. That's way too bright. Let's just see what I can play with. I mean, I might still use that. I'll just blur it a lot. Screen. No, screen doesn't really work for this color dodge. Bit much. Overlay. Inlet. Kinda, yeah. Hue, saturation, color, opacity. Yes, it's definitely excessive, but really don't want to take it too far. Because while we do want it to look nice, we don't want it to be too over the top. So there's definitely such thing as, okay, now this just does not look right at all. And I'm doing my best to find that balance. Time to moderate yourself. Give yourself a timeout already. Being too distracting. Mm. Mm. Like I say, we just want it to be subtle. We don't want it to be too much. Slightly too much. Brutal. Well, that's not going to help if it's in the wrong layer, is it? This is just going to turn into a little love fest, isn't it? Where I'm just going to be like, oi dudes, get a room. Damn it. I knew it. Mm-mm. That's alright. Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. Yep, that happens. Totally. I get that quite a bit. You read something, it doesn't quite go all the way through, so you have to reread it, and you're like, what am I reading? Is everything okay? Alright, I just hope I'm not doing too much. Let's go through darken, and about 11%. So I said I really don't want to screw this up. Ugh. I just want to create some slightly deeper shadows. Yep. Yeah, probably best that you not talk about him. I mean, if he shows up, he shows up. Just as long as they don't cause trouble, then it's fine. There we go. That's more a shadow. Okay. This definitely feels more like a shadow. I'm glad. As long as I don't accidentally break my necklace, I'm all good. You know how you tug sometimes and it's like, oops, I broke my thing. Do not want to do that. Don't want to take this. As I said, I don't want to take this too far. I don't want to ruin the aesthetic. Oh, that's right, that's part of the other shading. Fair enough. Okay. No, it's okay. Shh. I like bacon. Don't badmouth bacon. Or you'll have me to answer to, literally. I have no idea. I like bacon. That definitely looks like deeper shadows. I'm really happy with that now. But now I need to deeper shadow his arm. Ha 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 ha. How fun. And make sure they actually match up as well. Shh. Alright. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, definitely way too dark. I mean, I like that, but yeah. Nice! Good job. Good job. Let's take this stream over what the Russians are taking over. Alright. Just don't cause too much trouble and we're all good. That's my opinion. Just don't cause too much trouble and it's all good. Just really hope I don't take this too far. I do not want it to look too... Yeah, I took that shadow's a little bit. I mean, it's okay for some bits, but that was a bit much. Alright. Step backwards. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now for the hands. Both. I mean, look, if I have taken it too far, I can always just change it a little bit. And if I have taken it too far. I'm fine. I'm not sure. Guess it depends on how strongly you feel about it. Alright. No, you don't have to say that. It's all good, not a problem. Oh, thanks. I enjoyed the arts. Don't know if it's obvious by now, but yeah, I quite enjoyed myself. Shh, thanks. Still getting my bearings, being like, yep, yep, yep. Save. You know, as nice as this is, I'm not actually going to finish in Photoshop. I'm going to take this over to Clip Studio Paint and I am going to put petals in it. Because you can't do that on Photoshop, but there's this really nice tool in Clip Studio Paint that basically makes it look like sakura petals. So that is going to be where I'm going to put my finishing touches. Just a little FYI. Not that anyone asked. But yeah, I'm not going to finish this in Photoshop. I'll get it as far as I can, and then I'll be like, okay, now I'm taking it over to Clip Studio Paint. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Heat. No, nothing wrong with that. Sketch however you want. Whatever makes you happy. There we go. I'm sure there's plenty of guys in Russia. Yeah, sure. I'm positive that's exactly what it's for. Alright. Darken, maybe even multiply, and just gonna do some things. Nice. Congrats to anyone that has over 1 follower. Seriously. Good job. I cannot say that. Okay, well it would help if I actually had it selected. That would... Still can't say it. I can see that subtly. It's actually kind of cool, but no. I want probably 13. No. Shh. Interesting that I have a shadow here and I've not done anything about it. Very interesting. I will have to correct that. That definitely needs a shadow. You gotta change your ways, gotta be good. Gotta impress your lady. to... Yeah, gotta be careful how you treat the lady. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself now. Yep, that's me. I talk to myself. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Select. It's gonna make me search, isn't it? Yep. Hopefully I don't take it too far. I mean, like I said, it's easy, very easy to take things too far. I've done it quite a few times. But what I will do is I'll move it down so it's more red. This is either going to be good or crap. I don't know yet. We'll see. As long as I don't accidentally give them the exact same shadows. Don't really know much about it to give an opinion, to be honest. I don't even know what it is, so I can't answer. Yeah. There we go. Shiny. Too shiny. Eh. A hearing aid. She be deaf. Too much. Nice, but too much. Simple fix. Normal. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just a little bit dark. And the only thing I really need to do now is just tidy up. Maybe she likes M&Ms, you don't know. No, it's a hearing aid. As I'm sure someone else clarified. Damn it. Shh. Wouldn't know. But thanks for the tip. Well, I can't help you there. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. There we go. Alright, little experiment. Put this on top of everything. Let's just see if it actually works. Everything. Obviously not that hard, but multiply. I've already run out of stuff to say. That happens. I don't normally do this. Stylus. Turns out that was not a shadow there. It's better. Damn it. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I made a mistake. Shush! Stop snoring! I don't even know where you are. What are you doing there? It's a cat snoring. Alright. When I say I'm experimenting, normally I do not put a shadow layer on top of everything afterwards. But in this case, I have done that. And I think it just kind of adds it together just a little bit more. Unless what I did was I accidentally... No. Yes. It just gives it that little bit... So I haven't accidentally made it too dark. I don't know if Brian's still here, so I can't ask him if he approves or not. But even though I said I was going to do the finishing touches in Clip Studio Paint, I still need to grab the other bits. The bit where I actually say, hey, it's a commission. Brian yeeted himself. Of course he did. I'm only grabbing this one because it's my most recent one that I did the thing to. Got the thing there. There we go. And just so I don't have to redo it, it's easier just to just copy and paste. Yep, I'm going to drag that across. Obviously change the title. And you can't see it at the moment, but you will be able to soon. And chocolate. So that's using linear dodge. Nope, I do not plan to animate either. Animating is like a whole nother ball game, and I'm not ready to step into that ball game. I don't animate. I draw though. I love drawing. I actually kind of like the purple. But the most common for these two is sort of blue, so I think I'll pick a kind of got a blue background though. So adjustments, turning. No worries. See you soon. It's got to take the whole thing and pick a colour this way. Alright. Go with the blue. Yeah. I like that actually. Yeah. He. It was only really the shine, the gold, and a little bit of hair stuff. Alright. Save. And then I've got to take this and put it into Clip Studio Paint, which I do not have on this computer. I am so close. This is literally almost finished. All I have to do is add some flower petals, which I will do in another program. Prim is hair highlights, gold detail, and just some overall finessing on some of the shading. It's the best way I can say it. I really hope I didn't take that too far. Do I need more highlights? I feel like I need a tiny little bit more on the uniform. Not much, just like a few bits. Hopefully just some bits. Just some... People copied what I say. Details. No, of course I'm not going to be able to say that, am I? Really can't see it that well. I can see it's there though. Because the only way I can really do that is if I just make them darker shadows. Very subtle. You can see it. May as well just use white. See if that works. Just white. So you can barely see that. But it's there. It'll be more obvious in some of the more shaded areas. Like there, for example. Just making sure I'm in the right layer, that's all. I just feel like the uniform could use a little bit more, just a few more creases in it. Like this. Not too much. I feel like I'm talking like Bob Ross sometimes. Just a little bit here and a little bit here. We're almost done. I'm not Bob Ross though. I don't know if I have the patience as Bob Ross. I can try, but meh. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Fabric is one thing that I have not, well, not that I've really mastered anything, but, you know, fabric is one thing that I definitely still need to work on. I know that. I just want it to look a bit more, that's all. I'm very close. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. Not really. Yeah. This is the only thing I wasn't quite satisfied with. I thought that the uniform could use just a tiny, tiny little bit more shading. I think I'll grab that detail from here. I hope I don't accidentally screw it up. I really don't like screwing things up. I've accidentally took a little bit from that. So there we go. That was it. Now I'm a bit happier with it. It's just those goddamn creases that were annoying me. I suppose there could also be some skin highlights, but don't know how far you can take it. Because skin highlights are tricky. How far do you go? How far do you take it? I should stop doing that. I do take your advices seriously. Even if it doesn't sound it. So I really don't want to screw this up. I can easily take this too far. I think that'll do. The only thing I can think of is I just need to make the shading in the fingers a little bit softer on him. So just a tiny bit. So where are my main shadows? It's going to be in here, isn't it? Look at that. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Might just do some more shadowing all around. Look at this one. And this one. Yeah. There's two tricks. Hoodies, hands in pockets, or hand behind, or you can even do behind the head like that. But then you got to do elbows, so probably more like that. Aren't we a fun-loving group here? Yeah. Fingers are tricky. I look at my own hand, which is tricky as well because I have a weird thumb. I can see something else I have not highlighted yet, and it's like, Gooby, this is like the tiniest little detail, and I'm like, I don't care. It still needs to be highlighted. Jeez. The tie. I almost forgot to highlight the tie. And a little bit here too. I am so picky. Yes, I know. Chicken fingers. I'm sure there's more to it than that. And I'm taking this too far. I need to know. Probably too far now. But I'm still having fun. That's what matters. Haha. Alright, I'm not touching this anymore. Save. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm done. Plus the things I'll be doing in Illustrator. Not Illustrator. Clip Studio Paint. I might take both the layered one and the not layered one because I'm pretty sure you can still play with the layers in Clip Studio Paint, provided that it's a TIFF. And I'm saving it as a TIFF. Hilarious. Alright, save as. Done-ish. I'm calling this done-ish. Why wouldn't they be legal? I can't answer everything though. Shame level. Dude, we have no idea where the heck she went. She just kind of dropped contact for no reason. She was in the middle of doing a project, like she was in the middle of writing for an SPD episode, and we were supposed to collaborate, and she just disappeared. Oops, that was stupid. Why'd I do that? Just need a second to... How long have I been on this? Not bad, an hour and a half on this. Like, it's not off limits. We've got nothing to hide, just... It's weird. We don't know what happened. Oh, hiccup. I don't really need to do this now, but I need to do the USB thing in a minute. Right. Cool. I suppose the only other thing I could do is I could make her eyelashes a bit more realistic, but then I'm just going crazy. I think it's fine. I might look at this later and be like, wow, that's a mess. I do this. Sometimes I just kind of look at what I did and it's like, there's probably a mistake somewhere. Yep. Well, there's not much you can do when you don't have any information to go off, hey? Either way, I don't really... Once I finish a picture, it's like, I really don't feel like doing much else. But I'm almost done. Like I said, I just gotta stop repeating myself. Just gotta go into Clip Studio Paint and do the Sakura thing because I think that would look really cool and sweet. Alright. We tried playing Drawful yesterday and there was lag. So let's see if there's still lag. Do I want to play Drawful or what do I want to play? I don't think I have enough energy or smarts for Joke Boat. People aren't too fond of Trivia Murder Party at the moment. So... T-shirt knockout is fun, but it takes ages to set up. And if we played that, we'd only probably play one match. Just thinking. Oh, there's a kitty here. Hello. I wonder if she'll pop up. I might just... Yeah. I did save it. But no, we don't have to game at all, do we? We don't. I could technically call it here and we'd be fine. Maybe I should finish on a high. And I don't know, maybe I do have some more admin stuff I need to do. I'll have to look at my emails and see if they've replied and... see if there's anything else they want me to do. At least I was able to finish a commission, so... I'll be able to rename this stream just finishing a commission, because I pretty much just worked on this the whole time, didn't I? Yeah, that's true. It is a bit late for you guys. Maybe if I'd started at like 1, but I was still technically working at 1. Do I need to add some more? I've got to stop looking at this. Do you think I need to add just a little bit more shading there, like where the... No, the hand... Ugh, no, I think it's fine. Just... But if that's the case, does anyone want to ask me questions before I head off then? We might play at a better time when there's more people around and actually feel like playing games. You guys are great though, don't get me wrong. I appreciate every one of you that's here. First commission I have finished since Army, or Amy. I keep saying Army. God damn me, my Japanese. Yeah. So questions and I think I'll head off. That's true. I still have Patreon. I won't be accepting any commissions until mid-May, or at least until after the 10th of May. I finished... I keep on saying finished. No, I've still got like a little bit of editing to do with this one, but I'm pretty much done. Yeah. And then that's one commission that I can cross off my list, and technically that means I have 1 slot free, but I'm not going to advertise that until I have more slots free, because it's best I don't overwhelm myself, especially when I'm trying to keep up with this admin job. Animal Crossing is so fun. I've been terraforming my island a little bit. It's been fun. Of course it's been fun. Most of the time I just scavenge. I spend most of my time scavenging, getting Nook Miles tickets, and just basically... Is admin job good in your opinion? It's too early to tell, but I'm not having a problem with it so far. Basically, they just need me to find the information and provide the information, but I don't make any decisions. I could maybe, you know, help or say, you know, I think these people would be better to go with, but of course I also mention in my emails I would prefer to email, and I'm not really a fan of calls, but I will do the call and I will listen. I have had no calls, so I'm guessing I'm good. I'm golden. Oh, yeah, I said that. I'm terrible. Yeah. I don't know when my next live stream will be. I didn't even expect to stream today. But I'm going to rename this stream Finishing a Commission and Yeet. I should probably also check through my files and see if I've got all the backup pictures of this, so I can make a cool thumbnail, being like from this to this. I'll figure it out. Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to go on YouTube first and say stop streaming, and then I go onto my OBS and say stop streaming. No worries. And hey child, we will figure out a time for me to give you a proper lesson. Promise. We'll figure something out. Alright, so I'm going to finish this now. This was fun. We'll play games at a time when we're a little bit more active and a little bit more energized. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you guys could see me finish a commission. Mostly finish a commission. Like I said, there's a tiny bit of editing I have to do left, but yeah. Alright, see you guys around, stay safe, and please look after yourselves. I'll try to stream again during the week, but my admin job does come first at this point in time. Alright.